Good evening, everybody. So now is today is Monday already. Very fast. Every day pass very fast. Oh, I've been also giving Dharma, Vipassana Dharma talk already 1 over year. So you see, I've been doing all the Dharma talk 1 over year. So fast, 1 over year. Tonight I'll be talking about the vow of Bodhisattva. How to know that it is the real vow, and between not the real vow. The real vow must be this way. So, in the time of the Buddha, when he was Siddhartha, he has a psychic, so he was floating on the air, and there come the Dipakara Buddha. There was a mud of water, and he fly down, and he just lie down and asked the Lord Buddha Dipakara Buddha to walk past on top of his body, like a bridge. He become the bridge. After that, he bowed down and he put this vow: I want to be like you, like that. See, very simple. He want to be like the Buddha, and then from then on, the Buddha, Dipakara Buddha, will survey. If he's a psychic, he can see whether you can or cannot also, see? You cannot simply say, I want to be a Buddha, like that, cannot. So the Dipakara Buddha with his psychic look through his future, look at his future, and he saw and pronounce him, he will be the future Buddha, and his name will be Gautama Buddha. And his first disciple is who? Moggallana Sariputta, then second Moggallana, and his Kappiya is Ananda, and so on like that. So when after the Dipakara Buddha pronounced that he will be the future Buddha, and his name is so and so, and his first disciple, second disciple, everything is disclosed to him, and the earth shook like that. That means only then onwards, you are a Bodhisattva, a real one. Not like nowadays you hear people say, I want to put a vow, this and that. No, it won't work. It's not like that. Thinking that you will be a Bodhisattva, there are one kind of Buddhists, I think they are like the Mahayanists. They put a vow. Male also can put vow. Female also put vow. Everybody put vow that they want to be the Bodhisattva. So this will not be honor. These are not all real. It's only idea and view. But the real one is you have to meet a real Buddha. And before this story, before meeting the real Buddha, in many other lives, this particular Siddhartha, in many other lives, born again and again, he also encountered other Buddha. And after seeing that Buddha, that time, long time ago, he never put that vow. But as he kept on seeing through his cycle of birth, he was impressed. That something stick in his mind. He was so impressed that he remembers in a way that every birth he can just like, there is a thrill there that wants him to become, that his excitement inside, something high in his subconscious, until finally he say out. Finally he say out during the time of Dipakara Buddha, and he wants to be a Buddha. This is a very short commentary, a short story, but it's real. That is how a person can be recognized as a Bodhisattva. The earth will shake, and you have to make the vow in front of the Buddha, and a live Buddha, not a statue. Like now it's a statue. There's no Buddha now. So anyone saying that he can be a Bodhisattva, putting a vow, not real, not real. It's just make believe. It's just make believe. Yun Ling, okay. Tan Siu Hong, welcome everyone, welcome. And now I'm going to go to the Vipassana Satipatthana meditation. Now, all of you who has been following my meditation talk Vipassana, I only talk on the last chapter. The last chapter means how to attain. How to attain, that is the most important. I'm not going to talk about other story, other sutta or anything. I'm not interested. I will be telling only the last part of the journey, that is how to attain. And in order to attain, you must practice Satipatthana. Satipatthana, or they call it 4 Satipatthana. The 4 Satipatthana. Satipatthana is actually watching your breath. Sati, you have to be sati. So in today's Dhamma explanation, it is still not getting any one of you close to Nibbana, because a lot of explanation, they do not go into detail about the aggregates. So if you really want to attain in this life, then you cannot run away from these aggregates. This Alan, welcome, Alan. This aggregate is the last chapter. It is the last chapter where you must really know. That is why the Buddha called it 4 Satipatthana, 4 foundation, because this foundation actually is the door, the block you from reaching Nibbana. So your meditation, you must be able to aware and detach. Aware and detach. If you cannot know what is 4 Satipatthana or the 4 aggregates, then your meditation will not, even you have jhana or whatever, you cannot attain. That's why today everywhere is failing, is because if you look carefully, before the Buddha arrived and teach, before the Gautama Buddha exists, before, in India, everybody is practicing samatha, and they have jhana. So after the Buddha arrived, the Buddha practiced. Before he became a Buddha, he went through India and learned with the Guru who has all those jhana. So every time he also become very proficient. Siddhartha also very proficient. Okay. So until so that he know this is not the way. Jhana is not the way. Even you go into jhana, you come out, it's still not the way. If you come out from jhana, that you are just like round one, stand one again, like beginner. So why for you want to go in and come out and become like a beginner again? Might as well straight go to Vipassana. Vipassana today, out in the arena, all the monks are teaching, majority is teaching about samatha and telling you must go for jhana first, which is dangerous, very dangerous. You see, in the time before the Buddha, there was samatha. All the time was samatha exists. There was no Arya, no Sotapanna, no Sakadagami, no Anagami, no Arahanta. So when the Buddha came and Buddha teach this Satipatthana, there arise Arya, Sotapanna, Sakadagami, Anagami, Arahanta. So now the Buddha already no more here. Now it go back, reverse gear, back to samatha again. You see or not? Do you see or not? And not only the sangha, not only that the yoga are practicing samatha. Now our monk and most of the monks are teaching samatha. Even Theravada monks are teaching samatha, and they tell you samatha first, then vipassana. So from here you can see very clear. There is no Arya. There's no Arya. If there is Arya, he will not tell you to go to samatha, then go to vipassana. If there is Arya, they will tell you to go straight to the Satipatthana, the four Satipatthana. That is what? Aggregates. That's the aggregates. Yes, and this 4 Satipatthana, if you practice properly, you will progress. Until where? No, you will walk until the door, Nibbana the door. And when you reach the door, don't just open. When you reach there, the door will not open. Why not? Why not? Because you must be 100%. 100% what? Purified. 100%, how to say purified? There's no way you can purify. Actually, it's a wrong word to say the mind purified. The mind must be able to eradicate the four aggregates, the four satipatthana. Tonight I talk about four feelings, perception. I don't talk about the body. I talk about feelings, perception, mental formation, consciousness. The Buddha talk about the four satipatthana. It's about the aggregates of feelings, the aggregate of perception. Perception means from the door, you see, you can think, you see, you think, you hear, you think, you smell, you think, you touch, you taste, you think, you touch, you think. These are the things are causing you the trouble. And if you do not know how to stop it, then what jhana also no use. That's why not important jhana. But jhana will come in your practice as you develop mindfulness. There is already, we don't call jhana, we call it concentration. Focus, concentration. If you say jhana and samadhi, today everybody wow, every teacher talk like that. All the students also, wow, what is that? What is samadhi? Must have jhana. Actually, there is no such thing as actually it's a peace of mind, calmness only. When the mind will less the hindrance, that is already, we call it samadhi. And if you are able to sit until your breath stop, that is upekkha. Upekkha means there is no say it's good or no good. So the mind become center. Center. The Buddha says center. Like all the time we lopsided. We think about this. Then when we are happy, we ha. When we are angry, we hu like that. That's why you cannot be quiet. Happy time also like that. Sad time also like that. Can or not every one of you? Can or not everyone? Ask yourself, touch your heart. Can you just, when you, okay, example, somebody passed away in our family, suppose that, can you be like that? And then suppose you strike Toto, can you be like that? Cannot, cannot, when you see somebody in your family pass away, and then if you suddenly you strike Toto, like that, right? So that is what it's all about. It's not about jhana, samadhi. It is how you are able to stay quiet, center, quiet, and continue your practice with effort, mindful concentration. When you see all these aggregates coming, you know they have sensation, feelings. When there's a mental formation, it gives you thinking, then it gives you feelings. Right? Fabrication, thinking, feelings. These aggregates nobody can see. Many of you is starting don't even able to see feelings. You can see thinking because everyone why you can see thinking, because you're born endless life thinking. So thinking become very prominent, very clear. So everybody know is thinking. So when you meditate, you start to see thinking a lot of thinking, cannot stop. You don't try to stop. It's no way you can stop. If you don't practice your sati, sati means effort, mindful concentration. Now, last night I double check myself. What I teach is real or not. I double check and I go into samadhi. I say samadhi easy because everybody talking samadhi. I go into the mind. I went into the mind and I focus on the rising. I say like I teach every one of you. I watch rising, falling. I say rising in my mind. and watch the motion of the breath going up, falling, and then there's thinking coming. We don't care, we don't go and bother, because thinking is not a new problem. It has been there all the time. So you don't go and worry about thinking, worry about it. So in case you want to meditate in this way, rising, right? When mentally say rising, when it's breathing and the motion going up, you focus. Then when it's falling down, you say falling. Then thinking coming, sometimes you can say, right, thinking also can. I already teach you last night. Thinking, and then thinking. As you falling, you say thinking, rising, falling. Okay, you say like that. Rising, falling. And by practicing this way, you are putting effort, mindful, and concentration already. If you are able to follow exactly this instruction, okay, sati, this is called sati. That means you are able to follow this instruction, then you are going to go into the real practice that will takes you to see the aggregates. The aggregates are, if you are saying rising and falling and still thinking you want to see, you cannot see. You cannot have subsidiary idea. You must be fully focused. You cannot say suddenly rising, falling, and the thinking say I want to see. Cannot see. You cannot see. You must fully focus. Fully focus with effort. Mindful is focusing on the rising, the motion, and falling. So if you don't do that, cannot. But last night I did it. I went in very fast. There's no physical pain, no problem with body. The mind is going into the teaching, the path that goes to Nibbana. I reached the door to Nibbana. The door is very clear. I can know I'm there already. But why struggling there still? Because when you are reaching there, you have to be very accurate. You cannot have effort too strong, concentration too strong, or mindfulness too strong. You have to have all balance. That's why when you are there, the door not yet open. Many of you, I want to know, I will ask you all. Afterward, I will interview. What is mean by already at the door? You must know you already arrived at the Nibbana door. And there you must be balanced. You must continue stay there and try to go in. And of course I say try to go in, but you don't say try lah. You just effort by full concentration. What I'm trying to say here is you still practice your rising and falling with effort, with mindful and concentration. And you will know that your mind is stable, and the kilesa or all the trouble are not there. No fabrication thinking, all become weakened, and you stay there. And when you stay there, the aggregates, the fabrication and the thinking will be all coming. This time they will be coming already, because you already reached the door to Nibbana, and all these aggregates are there waiting for you. They become now when you are there, you see they are very powerful. If your mindfulness, effort, concentration is not really strong, you will definitely, when reach there, that's why many when they reach there, and when their effort, mindful concentration is not strong, you will become tired. You become restless, irritated, because these aggregates put their spell onto you. They put the spell. They send out their magic poison portion, and make you suddenly cannot focus, make your mind very dull, make you like very tired, make you start thinking a lot, make you start thinking, and start making you lose confidence. That's why many meditators, when they come to that point, they become out of focus. When they come to the Nibbana door, the door, the aggregates, which the Thai monk always like to say kilesa, kilesa, kilesa. But the problem here is, what is the difference with our Satipatthana, Vipassana versus the Thai trading Samatha, and they keep on telling kilesa, kilesa, because number one, the difference is they do not see the aggregates. Which aggregate, they don't know, and they don't know what is aggregate. So they just blindfolded. You are blindfolded. You go to the gate. They also arrive there, but their eye is closed. They don't know who. And since your eye is already closed, you have to use force. When you fight, you have to use force, because you cannot see. You simply beat, simply beat. But Vipassana, you got the eye. You have the eye to see. So your wisdom is your eye. So when you have wisdom, you can see. And when you see, you know you have, in order to destroy them or to stop them from coming, you know you have to be mindful. You have to be vigilant. That's why Appamadena Sampandita, vigilant, alert. So that means to say, you know that you cannot stop my effort, mindfulness, and concentration. That's why you must continue. So in this way, we are not going to tell you about jhana, samadhi, impressing everybody. It is this way of talking that many are obstructed. Many meditators, they are stuck. They are stuck because they think they must have all these things. They already have an idea. So when this idea is there, they even cannot focus. They cannot even use the Eight Noble Path, that is effort, mindful concentration. They are not able to use because they don't really know how to use, and they only think what the teacher tells them about jhana. So they are impressed by the jhana. They have the idea about jhana already. So they always think jhana must be like that, must be like this, peaceful, calm, all this. So they are waiting. In actual fact, when they are meditating, they are waiting. So the more you wait, it cannot come out. Samadhi the aggregate cannot be seen. The four Satipatthana will be there, but you cannot see them. You cannot stop them, because why? You don't see your enemy. How can you shoot them? You cannot see your enemy. You cannot, like if you're in a war, you're blindfolded. You don't know who is the enemy. You cannot see. You hear the sound, but you don't know where. That's why samatha is not encouraged even when the Buddha was here. The Buddha teach about Satipatthana. Then the Buddha say what? The Eight Noble Path leads to the Four Noble Truths. So the Dhamma say very clear already. The Dhamma never say the Eight Noble, the jhana, and then Eight Noble Path, then leads to the Four Noble Truths. No, it's the Eight Noble Path, then to the Four Noble Truths. That means the Eight Noble Path is effort, mindful concentration, which I already told you. 6, 7, and 8 path, noble path. So now, tonight, Ellen, I want you all to sit down and respond. Whoever wants to sit down. Kat Ng, you can do it, I know. Chua Chong Eng, I have not talked to you, so I don't know your status. Ellen sure can. Okay. Helen Ui also, I think you should try. Thomas Chu. Okay, a few of you here. Now, I want you to tell me when you are able to see your aggregates. Okay. Feelings. Usually it's like that. Feelings. Perception is you receive what is there. You see, you know, you feel, you know something is there. That is perception. So you know there's something there, but you don't know what is there. That is the problem, right? Now, perception. That is perception, you know. But when your perception is strong, that means when your concentration with effort, mindful concentration, your rising, falling, that means your rising and falling, you are really able to follow this object meditation object, you're able, that means it's powerful, strong. That means your concentration is strong. Your mindful is strong, your effort is strong, we can say. Because effort, mindful, concentration, they must work together. They cannot be stand alone. They cannot be stand alone. Right? In the breath, they have to work together. Effort. When you say rising, that means you have effort to say. Focus on the rising is mindfulness, because you are looking at the motion, looking. You're focusing mindfulness. And then your breath go until the end, you know already, that is concentration. You have completed the concentration. So that's why I want you all to really understand this. Think about it, you must think about it. You cannot say, listen to me, I say, then you're just ha. You must really close your eye and focus and think about it. I sing. Then after that, what to do? You must focus on the going up. Now that is mindful. You're mindful, like doing something very carefully, very careful. Slowly you draw something very careful. While you're doing that is rising. Maybe you make a tracing paper, you trace the picture, you have to be traced exactly on the line. So you're very careful. You cannot simply like that. You have to be very careful. That is mindful. That type of expression is mindful. So when you are watching the going up of the abdomen, the rising, that is like tracing the paper, is mindful. So when you finish it, it's complete concentration. When you can finish the line complete, concentrate complete already, right? Because you need to concentrate. If not, how to complete? Mindful means you make sure it's in the line. The word mindful and concentration is like a kawan, like a friend. It's like a friend. So that's why the Buddha say, Eight Noble Path. The effort, mindful concentration is very important. So if any time you just forget, your nibbana cannot come to you, so you will be wasting a lot of time. Even you can meditate 1 hour, go to jhana, also no use. Jhana, I have attained, I know it's jhana. Is you must attain and come back and you will go into jhana. I told many times already. But tonight I don't want to talk about attainment. I want to talk about how you people practice. Tonight, I want you all to answer me, especially some of my students whom I know, who has been following me and has been practicing, like Ken, Ellen. Two of you, I'm looking at two of you here. So two of you reply to me. The rest, if you want to try, also can. I don't think you all will be able to respond, because after I will ask them to go into meditation now. When they see the aggregate, and then they type here, I see which aggregate. All right, and I will also be sitting, so I won't be talking. So it's best that every one of you can meditate, then see your aggregates. You have to follow first. Breathe in, rising, say rising. Try and see the 10th breath. The rest of you who cannot see the aggregates, now start with your 10th breath meditation. While my two students, Ken and Ellen, try and see. Mei Lim not here tonight. Mei Lim very fast one, I think. Between Ellen and Mei Lim, sometimes Ellen very fast, sometimes Mei Lim very fast. Two of you is like that. Sometimes Mei Lim can see very fast. Sometimes you see very fast. Right? Kashmir not here yet. A few of my top students, two of you are already top students. Mei Lim is here already, is it? Mei Lim, yeah? Is it? Mei Lim here already, is it? Let me see. Ellen Tan Siu. Oh, not yet. Mei Lim. One of the picture look like Mei Lim one. Yeah, Mei Lim is here. Yeah. Okay, Mei Lim, Ellen, and good evening. Mei Lim is here already. Okay. Now, I consider this person, all my top student is Ellen, Mei Lim, and Helen also can be one of them. Helen and Ken already under my training for 1 month or 2 months only. Po Leong Soon also. Now, I want you all to see your aggregates. I want you to sit meditation now. Follow the Eight Noble Path. Now, serious already. I don't want to everyday talking. So, I want you all to sit now. Breathe in, you say rising. Breathe out, you say falling. When you breathe in, you say rising. Focus on the rising. Alright? And then until the end, then it's falling, you say falling. Focus the falling until the end. In the meantime, when you are practicing, you can replace rising with thinking. In case there is a perception of thinking, you can say thinking, thinking, thinking. That means you don't say rising. So the motion of rising, you say thinking, thinking, thinking. While you say thinking, you still follow the breath. Thinking, you can say 2 or 3 times. You're thinking. Thinking, thinking, thinking. And then when falling, you know it's going to fall. And then you can say falling and then thinking, thinking, thinking. Rising, thinking, thinking, thinking. Now after some time, maybe you also lazy already. Sometimes the mind is very, very naughty, you know. So then you can focus onto your sitting, touching, sitting, touching. The mind now no more focus on the rising, on the breath. They no more focus on the breath. So now it focus on the sitting, touching. All right. If there's a thinking, then you just know thinking, 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 and then go back to your sitting, touching for a while. You cannot do that very long. You cannot stay there forever. Then you have to shift your meditation object to sitting, touching, or rising, then focus. Same, repeat the process. Now, in case you notice the body is maybe bended or something, you can move your body position if you want, but mindfully, do slowly. Like Ellen, I asked you to do the demonstration from sitting to standing. When everything you want to do, you do mindfully. Slowly, like lifting your hand from sitting to touching. The mind states you must know. Then mindfully you move. It's supposed you want to move your head up, then you mindfully move your head. Then now you know you need to move the body, then you move the body mindfully, slowly, and then after that it's okay already. Then start your meditation object again, rising, falling. Okay, can do that, every one of you. I think all my students should be able to understand the teacher tell them. All right, let's start the meditation. Okay, I also start. I will be talking once a while what I see, what I'm doing, so you know where I am already. Okay, so your job is to stay focused on your object of meditation, following my instruction that I just said to every one of you, that I refreshed just now. I said everything already. So you want to swallow, you know it's swallowing. It's okay, you don't worry, you can swallow. Some tell you don't swallow until saliva come out. No, that's not the way to practice. Okay, you want to swallow, you swallow. And then after that, back to your concentration object. All right. I'll be talking, you don't have to talk. You can type down. After that, I will look and see. You'll just practice. And I'll be explaining, I'll be talking. When I reach where am I will talk. And when I talk, I got to go back, focus on my meditation. Now we are all blank, nothing, no aggregates to see. Now let's start meditation. Now start. Relax, take your breath. Relax. For the beginning, you want to move a little bit, okay. For the beginning, it's okay. You can adjust your body, you can turn your head or whatever, stretch your bone or the nerve. Also okay, it's okay. For beginning, it's okay. Then after that, everything is okay. And then you start your meditation. Keep yourself cool. Most important, when you meditate, the body heat up. That's one thing for sure. Your body will become warm. It's just an exercise. So it's best to keep your environment cool. Cool. Okay, start. I talk, you don't talk. You just concentrate, focus on your breath. Even I'm talking, you focus on your breath. Now I'm doing rising, falling. I mentally say rise, and I focus on the motion of the rising and the falling. This is part one. Remember to must say, everyone don't be lazy, please, please, don't be lazy. If not, you cannot know what I'm teaching you. My teaching is 100% correct. Must say, please, must say. Don't try to be lazy. Then focus on the after say, must focus. Don't be lazy. If there's a thinking, you say thinking, thinking, thinking. Then go back, continue. Don't go and stop. I can see my heart is upeka. Okay? Heart is upeka. Mental fabrication can be seen now. I saw Alan. Image of Alan. I didn't think about Alan, but it come out already. Now I continue my meditation. Now I go to touching. I shift back to rising, falling. Now my concentration is moving. Moving to touching, moving to sitting, is going up and down. It's going onto all the focus object that I tell you. It's going like touching, then it go to sitting, then it go to rising. It is moving around the meditation object. My mind is now focusing on the object that I teach every one of you. It is going in within the body and the rising and falling. It is going on thinking, it is going on the touching, it is going on the sitting, and there are sometimes the body has a poking sensation, very sharp sensation, hit the leg, and there was a knowing mind. So this has been circulating in my mind. So I'm telling you, because when I tell you, it will disturb the meditation. But because I'm teaching, I have to tell you. Swallowing, I do swallowing, then I focus back on my rising and falling. Now I can see my breath is very slow, shallow, short. Thinking, thinking, thinking. Rising, falling. Mental fabrication is arising. When there is risings, another thought come and fabricating, trying to tell me, trying to negotiate with my thought. When I was rising, another thought come on the rising, like a friend pretending. Mental fabrication. It is like a friend. When I say rising, then it comes in form of like a friend. In that moment, he looks like a friend. He say, Oh, rising, okay, good, like that. He's trying to make story, to make me believe. That is mental fabrication. Very dangerous. Now it's like going to sleep, but I know I have to put more effort on my breath and must say rising, falling more clearly. More effort. I need more effort now because the mental aggregate is trying to neutralize my concentration, to make me go into slot and topper. Swallowing. Now in the mind like looking at a movie. Is the fabrication is trying to make a movie for me. Try to make a movie where I'm seeing the movie. Fabrication of the mind. And then when I start to see the movie, the I went into slot and topper, become very down. So as you see the danger of the fabrication, making movie for me. But every one of you do not try like me because I'm your teacher. I'm now going in and come out, going in and come out. You all cannot be, you all talk, you all be distracted. So I can now. I have the capability to practice in this way. I can go in quite fast. But for most of you, if you are talking like that, your meditation will not progress, will not be successful. Swallowing. Very important to make sure you are fully focusing, fully awake and say rising, because mental fabrication will come in between. And when you say rising, you are like saying half-heartedly. So be aware. You are looking at it because sometimes you look very like you are saying rising, but you are now getting weak. Be careful. The fabrication will come in between your concentration and make your concentration. When you say rising, you think you're saying rising, actually your rising is already getting weak. Be careful. Now I see rising, and when I see falling, the falling, when I say falling, the falling already like stop, but it's still like continue. By falling, like stop, but there is still like falling. Now my rising and falling is very short. Mental fabrication comes in between. Swallowing. The aggregate is now pulling by rising falling. The rising falling seems to be weak now. So I know it is the aggregate. So now I start to rising falling more effort. Swallowing. You can see the heart on the chest area is upeka. It is like a little bit happy sensation. That is Vedana. Mental object arise. A face of a woman. It arise and disappear. Mental object keep on arising. Very weak object. Trying to distract by effort, mindful and concentration. All this fabrication will come. This time, many of them, but it is blur. Why? Because many of them is coming to distract your effort, mindful concentration. They are trying to draw you into the sleep state. By sending a lot of images, you will gradually be attracted to them and you will start to focus on them. No more rising, falling. Be careful. During this time, your head may be going down. When the aggregates are sending out a lot of their images to distract your rising and falling, you will slowly your head will go down like that. Make you into sleep mode. It's making like hypnotizing you. So be careful. mental picture arise again. When the mental picture arises, usually you will be feeling sleepy, cannot focus, because aggregate has arise, it's blocking you, so you feel sleepy and a little bit out of concentration. Be careful. Sometimes when you breathe in or you breathe out, suddenly you breathe out, then suddenly you stop saying, because aggregates already draw you away. The aggregates already captured you. So you say falling, after that you stop already. You stop saying. And then after that, you start again saying rising. So there was a break. That break was caused by the aggregate. Be careful. Now I see my rising followed by the aggregates, a lot of thought picture, just like someone following you, a lot of picture. Now there is the aggregate, disguised aggregate. When I say rising, there was a picture like moving, following what I say rising. He's trying to take me away from my abdomen. He's trying to show me there is a going up and down with a hand gesture, a picture of a hand gesture going up and down. And he's trying to distract me away from my abdomen rising to refocus on his fabrication picture that is showing the hand going up and hand going down. So he's trying to distract me from my abdomen to his object. Be careful. Following. Mental object of a face. When that mental object arises, my focus on rising and falling vanish. Be careful. Mental fabrication is very dangerous and very trickery. When you really go into Vipassana, mental fabrication will be your worst enemy. If your concentration is not strong, then mental fabrication will not be your enemy. Thinking will be your enemy. Feelings will be your enemy. Because your concentration is not sharp and strong. So you will not be able to see the mental fabrication. You will only be maybe on the outer layer, feeling pain here, itchy there, or you are having problem to focus, like going to sleep. You are attacked by sloth and torpor because your concentration is not developed properly yet, because you may be lazy to say rising, falling, and you relax. Sometimes you think The teacher telling you is just telling you nothing important. So when you practice, you relax. That's why you cannot see the mental fabrication. For me, I'm seeing the mental fabrication consistently, following my rising and falling. Whatever I do, the mental fabrication will be there to disturb. Because if you can overcome that mental fabrication, you will enter Nibbana. So fabrication will not defeat. It's not going to give up so easily. It's not going to give up so easily. So you are not going to go to Nibbana so easily. So you must really see the aggregates. It's so important, but no one is teaching because they don't really know and see what is the aggregate. That is very big problem for the sasana. Mental fabrication is making a hand doing something and trying to distract my rising and falling. It is just like in the center, like someone blocking you. Like you're talking to someone and someone blocking you. Mental fabrication is trying to block you with images in your rising and falling. You try to focus the abdomen, you can know there's an object there blocking you. It is mental fabrication, making story. It is fabricating story. It's making and fabricating mental picture to block your concentration. Be careful. Tonight I'm using this type of method which no one is going to use it because it's not easy to use, it's not easy to teach, and you meditate at the same time is very hard. I have been practicing it and I have attained and I can see this aggregate very clearly. I'm able to sit and teach every one of you as I travel into the mind using the effort mindful concentration, a normal path, using Satipatthana, the 4 Satipatthana. Tonight I'm doing all this practice just to tell every one of you what is happening in the mind, because I will not be able to talk to you like that when I am no more in meditative states. I will only be able to tell you very shallow, rising and falling. But now I go in and I see these aggregates. Mental formation is very powerful. If you are not able to see mental formation, it is because your concentration and effort mindfulness is not very developed yet, and you will only experiencing thinking. You will not be able to see the mental picture and the aggregates mental fabrication. You won't see because that is a very powerful aggregates. The not so powerful one is the thinking, but though it's not powerful, it is already making you crazy. You cannot focus already. There is where the Buddha say the four satipatthana, they are the foundation that stop you. The wall, the foundation that is like a wall. The four foundation is blocking you to reach the door to open into Nibbana. That is the foundation all about. It is like building a wall to block you so that you cannot go into Nibbana. They are the feelings, perception, mental fabrication, and all the time you are conscious. This conscious is the knower. You know or you go to sleep. If the fabrication is very strong, they will block you and you will go to sloth and torpor. You will go to ill will. You will go to agitation, restless, and gradually you surrender, and because you think this meditation is all not real. I'm able to tell you because I have seen the aggregates clearly. None of you can do and teach like what I'm teaching you now because it will not be possible. Now I will continue my meditation further, and I will end for every one of you in another maybe 10 minutes as I go into the mind to see the aggregates and to experience Nibbana, swallowing. Mental aggregate is all standing by very near. There is no thinking in my thought. There is only mental aggregates, surrounded by mental aggregates. Mental fabrication. I was surrounded by mental fabrication. There was no thinking, there was lots of mental fabrication, mental picture. They are like army, blocking my meditation this moment. Swallowing. Mental fabrication is making a story like as if I am in that story. It's making a story like you are in that story. In this way, it will distract you from your effort, mindful concentration on the breath. So it's making a story to hypnotize you to become the story. Be careful. Now I'm detecting the pain on my neck. It come and go, arise, disappear, arise, disappear. Throbbing pain, arise, disappear, arise, disappear. Now no more. Swallowing. The mental fabrication is trying to make a picture that will drag your mind to focus on that picture. It is able to make a picture for you to look at the picture, hypnotize you again. The mental fabrication has just made a picture that is not clear, and my mind is awareness is like being attracted. So be careful. Swallowing. Whoever can come to this state of mind, the state of mind where you can see the mental fabrication, you have to be very patient. You have to be very faithful in the Dhamma. Trust the Dhamma, and you will be going like going round in the circle around the area, because that is the entrance to Nibbana. This mental fabrication is like Mara. It is standing there to block you with all his power, with all its spell, creation of the mind by the mental aggregates. Alright, it's making picture after picture like shooting arrow, don't stop. It's not going to give up. So meditator, you who can see these aggregates also will not give up. You will have to be very patient and very determined, and must be effort, mindful concentration at all time. When you fall down, you wake up again. You fall down, you stand up again. You fall down, you stand up again. The aggregates, mental fabrication will distract your concentration, effort, mindful concentration. You must always come back to your effort, mindful concentration. This is the time you start to realize and value that effort, mindful concentration must not be taken lightly. You must not take lightly that this rising, falling, watching the focusing, you don't take it lightly, because you got to use it when you reach the inner mind. The mental fabrication is very powerful. It stops every one of you, even like us who is Sotapanna, we still have to be very vigilant. We have entered once, now we are going to enter second time. It's not going to open for you so easily. You have to pay your price by the paramita. Effort, mindful concentration is sampajana, sati sampajana. This is called sati sampajana. You must not lose your sati. You must not surrender. You must keep on going with effort, mindful concentration, and with the 10 paramita. You must have faith. You must have determination. You must have persistency. I continue again. Swallowing. For those who do not know meditation, tonight, practicing of meditation with my instruction is going to be very, very boring for you. And for those who cannot see the aggregate, it is going to be very boring for you because you are not able to see anything. Your mind is deluded by the aggregates. Even without sitting meditation, these aggregates, mental fabrication, is able to already deluded you, make you blur already. You don't know what I'm doing now. So for those who are not able to understand what I'm doing now, you can just maybe read some Dharma book. For beginner, go and read your book some more. You need to read more and go to temple and listen more. It's not the time for you to practice yet, because from tonight you will know whether you are already into Satipatthana or not, whether you can become a Sotapanna or not. Tonight you can know already by the way I teach you. Those who are able to go in and see the aggregates, they are already Chula Sotapan. Now I continue the practice. Wisdom Panya arise in my mind. This is wisdom. This wisdom is telling me your body will be tired after some time. You have to be very vigilant. You have to be very attentive to your breath. So this Panya is telling that you must at all times, from the beginning, when you are not tired, you must be very vigilant on your breath. Rising and falling must be using the effort, mindful concentration. If you do not use them accurately, properly, and effectively, your energy will be drained. What energy is drained? Your body will get exhausted. And when your body gets exhausted, your effort, mindful concentration also get exhausted. So when the body is not happy, the mind is not happy. The mind cannot work without the body. This is Panya that arises in my mind, and I'm telling you in words. After my meditation, I may not remember. I have to listen again, because that's why meditation cannot be written in the books. It is only some example, like telling you to focus, watch the breath, and then don't give up, like that. That's all. But what is happening inside the mind with the aggregates, no one is telling you. This is the first time you are hearing it. No teacher will be able to tell you this unless his meditation is very powerful. Now I'll continue with the in-breath and out-breath. I'm moving the body now. When I move my body, I'm making the body going to a comfortable position. I don't move just for fun. I move to make the body be in a comfortable position because I've sat for some time now. The body is getting tired, and this is the time I need adjustment. When the position is accomplished, the mind must know. This is called awareness. You must know where is the comfortable sitting position. Then when you have reached your comfortable sitting position, focus back on your rising and falling. Now I start again. The aggregates is forming a picture just on my rising and falling. When I was focusing on the rising and falling, there was a picture, just like fishing. You put the hook into the water with the bait, then the fish is like your mind, rising, falling. If you are not mindful, you will be like the fish, go to the bait. So if you are mindful, you don't go and bite the bait. This is Panya. This is how Panya arises in Vipassana. Following. When the aggregates makes a picture, the mind will automatically go to the picture. Remember to return to your breath. It's just like fish and a bait. Sometimes the fish is greedy, so the fish will go to the bait. But because of your concentration has been developed, the fish will go to the bait but will not bite the bait. And if your mindfulness is good, the fish will go back, just like back to your rising. Following. Once you follow the aggregates, it forms a picture like a story, just like the fish that bites the baits. So here is like a story when you followed, and you follow the dream states, yeah, because the mental fabrication makes a story for you. This mental fabrication is very, very clever to make story to your favor. It will make as if you are in that moment. So that's why I always warn every one of you, mental fabrication is very dangerous. When you are able to see mental fabrication, that means to say your mental concentration is well developed. During this moment, thinking is powerless. Let me give you a simile in this meditation. It's just like you are sitting and doing your homework. The fly will be flying around you. After stick on your ear, after stick on your head, after stick on your left ear, they are trying to distract you. When your concentration is well developed in Vipassana, these fly are the thinking. They are now not so powerful anymore. Now the more powerful one is now the fabrication. The picture that the mental fabrication makes to make you get involved in the story, in the picture that was created, made by fabrication. In this way, it is able to draw you away from your primary concentration object. And if you are following that creation of the mind, the mental fabrication, your concentration and meditation end, and you will go into sloth and torpor. That's why I've been warning every one of you in my Facebook. Mental fabrication is very powerful. Everyone are not able to attain Maggaphala is because this mental fabrication is not a joke. It is not imagination. It is in your mind. It is in your mind. You have to destroy, uproot it. And in order to do that, you have to continue practice diligently. Like the Buddha say, Appamantena Sampadeta. Don't give up. Practice Satipatthana, the four foundation. Sati on the four foundation. They are there to distract you and block you to enter the gate to Nibbana. They stop you to enter Nibbana. Mental fabrication is the head, the strongest Mara in you. Mental fabrication is the Mara in you. You have to destroy it by being diligent. Practice your Eight Noble Path. Use your Eight Noble Path, effort, mindful concentration on your breath continuously. It's called Satipatthana. Seeing them as they arise and how they distract you is for Satipatthana. These are the most dangerous part of your quest to reach Nibbana. Sukhi hotu, Buddhang, Dhammang, Sanghang, Gacchami. Every one of you can stop meditating now. All of you can stop meditating now. I have explained to you very clearly. Now you ask me to tell you now. I cannot tell you. I have to listen to my tape also, to the recorded one, because when I go into the mind, that wisdom, panya is knowledge. When you meditate, panya is knowledge. Knowledge telling you that you must do this time. It is like thinking, but this is not thinking. You must be able to recognize panya in vipassana. In your satipatthana, when you are watching the aggregates, panya will also arise, but you must recognize panya. You don't blur. If you do not recognize panya, your meditation still cannot progress, because panya is telling you what to do. You have to use panya. That's why if without panya, you cannot conquer the aggregates, because panya is just like a radar, like a watcher. He see you go into the mind, fighting with the aggregates, and panya observe. Panya observe where is the problem, then panya teach you what to do. So you have to be very careful. There is panya in your meditation, but it is very dangerous. And it's very hard to see panya. That is why if you see the wrong panya, then you are in trouble. So tonight I teach you is into your mind. You will never hear any teacher is able to teach you like that, because this is not an easy task. If you are not able to stabilize your mind quickly, like falling down and quickly stand up, like in the boxing ring, you are punched by your opponent and you fall down and you quickly stand up. You don't want to lose the game. You must quickly stand up and see what happened. Oh, I was distracted and he punched me. Next time you be careful. It's just like boxing. Punch you, you fall down, you quickly stand up. In vipassana, you must not be punched. If you are being punched, you must quickly stand up. And if you are punched too many times, you must know why you are being punched so many times. This is panya. So tonight, I wish you, every one of you, to see it clearly. If you don't see clearly, if you don't follow the rising and falling using the Eight Noble Path, you cannot see like what I am able to see. your meditation, it will be very shallow. So whoever who rejected and ignored my teaching and my teaching instruction, your meditation sure cannot improve. Maybe you can go another way like jhana, samatha, by using mantra and by using force, or Buddho or what, you will be doing that, but you won't get this panya that I just tell you from my live vipassana sitting meditation with you. You will never be able to see the aggregates, and you will never know what is four satipatthana. And there's no panya. When there's no panya, you are like going to the boxing ring with your eye closed. And you go and box. And when they box you, you force yourself to stand and take the punch. That is samatha. Vipassana, you move away from the block. You move away and you see what happened. You move away. You keep on moving away and avoid all these punches. And you will not fainted, and you will reach Nibbana by the 10 effort that you have effort mindful concentration. It was effort mindful concentration that take you to the Four Noble Truth. This way you will experience Nibbana in this life. Everyone, be diligent, don't be lazy. Don't be lazy. So tonight I will end the meditation Dhamma talk. And tonight, actually, I bring every one of you inside the mind, and I'm talking from the mind. That you will experience what I have been said here. You will not be able to see it now. You may think I'm just talking, but when your mind is sharp, if you follow, you will see what I say. All is happening in your mind, and this is the only way you can trust your teacher. You will know this teacher is not blah blah blah, is not and those who has been thinking wrong about me, now those who practice will not have doubt in what I'm teaching, because every one of us are Nama Rupa. Good night, everybody. Sukhi hotu. Buddhang Dhammang Sanghang Gacchami. Now I will take 5% and transfer merit. That's what the Buddha say. Every time you transfer merit, because when you do good by dana, by teaching, it's also good. All are called good deeds. All must be shared. There are some people saying only dana can share. If you are meditating and talking Dhamma, there's nothing to share. It is wrong. It is wrong. Every good deeds can be shared. Like example, if you have food, dana time, you give your friend to eat. But today, you come to my house, I'm not cooking. Right. But I got some very good idea for you that can make money. I share with you, right not? Also, I share, there's no more food, right not? But I got idea. That is also merits. Good. So if anyone tell you only can do merits transfer only when you do dana, and if you are talking Dhamma, you cannot do transfer merit, wrong. That person who tell like that is not Arya for sure. For sure already, for sure. Sukhiyotu Buddhang Dhammang Sanghang Gacchami. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Buddhang Dhammang Sanghang Gacchami. Dutiyampi Buddhang Dhammang Sanghang Gacchami. Tatiyampi Buddhang Dhammang Sanghang Gacchami. Panatipatta Veramani Sikkhapadang Samadhiyami. Adina Dana Veramani Sikkhapadang Samadhiyami. Kamisu Miccachara Veramani Sikkhapadang Samadhiyami. Musavada Veramani Sikkhapadang Samadhiyami. Surameraya Vacha Pamaratthana Veramani Sikkhapadang Samadhiyami. Imani Pancha Sikkhapadani Samadhiyami. Imani Pancha Sikkhapadani Samadhiyami. อิมานิปัญจสิกขาปานานิสัมมาดิยามิอิดังเมเนตินังโหตุสุขิตาหอนตุเนียตายโยอิดังเมเนตินังโหตุสุขิตาหอนตุเนียตายโยอิดังเมเนตินังโหตุสุขิตาหอนตุเนียตายโยเอตาวตาจะอัมเหหิสัมปดังปุญญาสัมปดังสัพเพเดวาสัพเพสัทธาสัพเพบุตธาอนุโมดันโตสัพพสัมปติสิทธิยาอิดังเมปุญญาอัสสวะขยวะหังโหตุนิบานาสาปัจจโยโหตุอิดังเมศิลามกาปาลาเนนาสาปัจจโยโหตุอรหันตาปัจจยโหตุบาวาตุสัพพมังกลังรักขันตุสัพพเทวตาสัพพบุตานุภาเวนะสดาโสเตบาวันตุเตบาวาตุสัพพมังกลังรักขันตุสัพพเทวตาสัพพดามานุภาเวนะสดาโสเตบาวันตุเตบาวาตุสัพพมังกลังรักขันตุสัพพเทวตาสัพพสังฆานุปาเวนะสดาโสเตภวันตุเตสาธุสาธุสาธุ May all attain Nibbana in this life สาธุสาธุสาธุ Good night Mei Ling, good night Alex, good night Cashmere, good night